Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Ah, it looks a little off. Let's try it again. Go back to the beginning. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's make sure that everybody knows how I got to this point. You need the animator, but you actually need two because you have two 8x8s that you are trying to make work together. And let's make sure we split screen that. There's 1 and 2. Okay, so side by side, this left side will be what my 8x8, my first 8x8 will start the animation, and then it will run into my second 8x8. And this is a team partner project. So you have to work together. So I'm going to show you the Pac-Man example because that's the example I provided as a reason why you might want to do a sketch of your animation before going to the animator. Again, it's optional, but now I know exactly what I'm aiming for with frames 1, 2, and 3 on the first lattice display and frames 1, 2, and 3 on the second. And then we'll discuss timing. So I have already started. So now on the second 8x8, I will go ahead and do what I have proposed. So it looks like the front of the Pac-Man is coming into view, chasing the dot. And then I'm going to add the second frame. Looks like even more of the Pac-Man has appeared. And again, chasing the dot. Whoops, that does not look right. I did something wrong there. Yeah, there. Okay, and then there. Okay, there we go. And then chasing 1, 2, 3 spaces and the dot. And the final frame, the entire Pac-Man that now is in view. And, oops, I think I went off the spacing here. It needs to be like this. There we go. And it kind of resembles the first frame on the 8x8 of the other one. Why does it seem off? Did something weird. Oh no, okay. And then eventually, hopefully Pac-Man catches the dot. Okay, so that allowed me to go relatively quickly once I got to the side-by-side online animator. This is the trickier part. You'll keep in mind that you didn't want to start the second one until after the first one has started. So let's reset back to frame 1. So this is going to start, and then you had 1 second later that the other Pac-Man was going to start. So that's tricky. And go. Whoop. And go. Nope. Now, the nice thing is, let's go back to frame 1, that when you program this in make code, it's actually a little easier. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Oh, I think I almost have it. I'll try this one more time. Go. Go. Okay, so it's tricky on here. The nice thing is you get the code. You get the code. So you get the code for 8x8 1. You get the code for 8x8 2. And keep in mind then you will go to the make code and you will copy and paste the frame bytes into the coding so that you can get your 8x8 to do the frames that you have created. So this is where timing is actually a little bit easier because you can always go to your basic blocks and there are pause commands. So you can set the frames for different times, and keep in mind there are handy dandy things like clear screen. So play with this, apply your knowledge. It's a challenge. See if you can get it to work and have fun working together and being creative. For the Pac-Man example and the one in your notes, there were only 3 frames per 8x8. You can have 5 frames, You can have 6 frames, use as many frames as you need. This was just a way to get you started. The more frames, the better control the animation.